Hey Zen friends, happy equinox to you. Of course, spring equinox in the northern hemisphere, fall equinox in the southern hemisphere. And I'm excited to see what comes through in our readings. We have 4 videos and we're going to focus in on the actual elemental signs. So we've got fire signs and earth signs, air signs, and water signs. And we'll start off from this Seasons of the Witch Ostara Oracle, which is the equinox celebration. We're going to have a special little spread with which in the book of this author here, they actually call it the composting spread. So we'll be pulling 5 cards to do a special spread and zero in some questions for the collective of that element. And then we'll pull a Blue Messiah oracle here for additional information for the collective. And then also chakra reading cards to see what chakra that you can zero in on during this 3-month period that runs from March 20th to June 20th. And then as a bonus, we're going to be using this Intuitive Whispers oracle to pull 3 cards, 1 for each of the individual signs that fall within that element, for extra little flavor for each individual zodiac sign. So I'm excited. So let's get into your reading. All right, fire signs, of course, which are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your equinox reading. So, like I said, we're going to start off with the Seasons of the Witch Ostara Oracle. And we are going to dive in here. So card number 1 that we'll pull. I love this little spread that they mention in their book, which is, what challenge or trash are you facing that's actually hidden treasure? So we'll pull from that one first. All right. So that'll be down here. And then number 2 is, how can you shift your perspective to uncover hidden blessings? All right. I feel like that's the one here. And then number 3 is, what is the treasure hiding in this challenge? We'll put that up here. And then number 4 is, what actions or steps can you take to turn this trash into treasure? Okay, that is that one here. And then lastly, number 5 will be, what is the long-term impact of the insights that you've just acquired? All right, that's number 5. All righty, so let's dive in. I love this. I love this spread. Compost, the compost pile. Things that seem like trash that could actually end up being, what do they call that? Fertilizer for a new garden, right? So I like that. All right, so we'll start there. What is this? So you have Robin, master number 33, coming in here. Beautiful card. And it says, spring into the presence of stillness, for there is much to rejoice in there. All right, so we'll put that here, and let's see what else they bring in. This is the Seasons of the Witch. They have like 1 for each of the celebrations. And yes, I have them all. I love these decks. So if you're interested, I'm of course not affiliated with them, but now you know what they look like. So the key energies that come in here, so the challenge or the trash is home and family, merriment, nourishing your inner landscape. So in the early days of March, just as the frost begins to melt, you can hear robins singing, announcing the beginning of spring. They are cheerful little birds that are often thought to represent a positive change in your fortunes. Seeing one is a sign to live in the present and enjoy life's sweetest moments, especially those having to do with loved ones and family. So that is where our challenge is, right? The trash has to do with loved ones and family. So Robin has appeared for you as a sign of domestic happiness and peace. It's a wonderful card to receive for love readings, as it means a new love will soon enter your life, or that an existing love is in a strong position. You can expect a happy home with this card, but if you haven't made your loved ones a priority, this is your invitation to do so. Someone needs you right now more than you can ever know. So reach out to the first person who comes to mind, extending an olive branch if necessary. And by offering a chance to connect, you are filling both your heart and theirs with unexpected joy. And receiving this card can also mean an addition to your family, such as a marriage, a birth, adoption, joining a company that feels like family, or meeting a friend who feels more like a sibling. And when it comes to finances, this card's a sign that you are in a comfortable position. Your needs are being met or will be soon. And while it doesn't symbolize wealth, it does mean you're secure. And any financial trouble should quickly work themselves out from this point forward. I love it. So definitely, it feels very clear that for you fire signs, the challenge right now is relationships, family, friends, romance, whatever it is, that there is a challenge with that, which is good because we're going to see how this trash turns into treasure. So we'll look at number 2. How can you shift your perspective to uncover the hidden blessings that's going on with that here? And you've got spring rain, number 41. Oh, I love rainstorms. What awaits will water the resilience that evolves amidst surrender. Oh, interesting. All right. So card 41. Let's see what comes in with this one here. So the keywords are surrender, overcoming obstacles, and dealing with unpredictability. So there's no way around it. Flowers need rain to bloom. They are willing to feel the heaviness of water, emotion, right? Smothering them from the sky. For not only does it make it possible for them to flourish when the sun returns, but the rain itself provides them with vital nourishment. They never know when the storm will come, but they do know how to surrender to it when it does. That is the heart of this card, learning to let go when you're faced with unpredictable hardship life can sometimes be. Embrace the wisdom of spring rain, as it will guide you to surrender to the ebb and flow of life's many cycles. Like a tempest, obstacles will come and go, but the strength you find within you to overcome your challenges will remain with you for a lifetime. Just as water brings life to seeds, your obstacles are opportunities to grow. Until that gift presents itself, trust that what you are experiencing is washing away anything that no longer supports you, leaving behind the fertile ground required for your dreams to blossom. All will be well if you surrender to this storm. And the surrendering is like letting go of the control, letting go of the trying to control others' emotions, others' choices, others' stories, others' energy, others' physical actions. Coming back to you and realizing, what is this mirror? There's even a mirror. I think that's a mirror. Could be a window, but I think it's a mirror. For this purpose, it's a mirror. And 3-3, right? 3 mirroring itself back. It's showing you what you want to see about yourself. And when you surrender that control and you let go of the expectations of supposed to be and should be and need to be of who these people are being or aren't being, what people are saying or what their silence is, just kind of sitting with that and going, what did I want? This is that whole thing of uncovering the hidden blessing, right? Why did I want this to happen for me? It's not happening to me. Everything in life happens for me. So why is this mirror reflecting this back for me? What fear is at the root of this disagreement, of this challenge, the trash that we're having with these relationships? And it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful reflection because, we need these things to happen. Like a flower needs rain to grow. We need these mirrors to show us what we want to see about ourselves until we see it, and then we're set free from it. So I love that. All right, and then let's see, what is the treasure hiding in this challenge? So we've got Lamb, card number 23. And it says, nothing is ever late and everything as it should be. Trust is the salve, the healing salve that cures, right? So let's just put that up there. And that is 23. So let's bump down to that one. Let's see what that brings in here. What is the treasure hiding in this challenge? Keywords: gentleness, patience, vulnerability, and trust. Lambs or young sheep are associated with the more Christian version of Ostara or Easter, but still beautifully represent the early days of spring. They symbolize innocence, purity, and vulnerability, just like the first sprouts of a seed. Lambs are trusting and submissive by nature and will approach your hand with joy and gentleness, waiting patiently for you to share your love with them. When this card eases into your reading, it is to encourage you to approach your desires with the same gentle energy. When planting a seed, you must learn to trust that it will sprout when the time is right. Be patient, my darling. Your desire is still yours for the taking, but it is taking its sweet time and making sure the conditions are right. You're being asked to trust in the path you have found yourself upon. Divine timing is at work here, however. You may find your journey will move along just a bit faster by openly communicating your desires and your needs. Open yourself to help those around you, allowing yourself to be vulnerable and free in your expression. Recognize the power of allowing yourself to be seen, and by sharing your feelings, you create opportunities for others to support your needs. So sharing your needs in love, right? With love, not, this is what I want, not demanding, right? But I feel the gift here is recognizing that, because this is a mirror showing us what we want to see about ourselves, that we can open up and be vulnerable to this individual that we want to heal a relationship with. And that, why don't I always have to be the one to reach out first? In this case, for this energy, for this season, they're nudging you to reach out and you be the one. You even said that they will be filled with joy that you reached out because they feel and they don't like feeling at odds with you any more than you do. And they want to heal that. And all the energy you're using to maintain and to suppress the emotions and to rehearse and, replay over and over and over and over what has happened, it's taken a lot of your energy. And so do this for you to release that, and you'll see that it is a gift for you, showing you what you want to see, trusting everything's unfolding for you, not to you, but for you, that it's happening, and trust that there is a gift in this, even though in the beginning we're like, how is this a gift? Where's the receipt? I want to return it. This is like, let me be the first to step up. And I feel like it teaches us patience with others, actions. It allows us to return to ourselves and really see that reflection and understand that what I see in everyone else is a mirror for me. Because any mirror we look in, we're going to see our reflection, not the other person. The mirror doesn't reflect a mirror. The mirror reflects us, right? So I love that awareness that comes in here. So that's the gift. And then number 4, what actions or steps can you take to turn this trash into treasure? And for that, we've got, dun, 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 hot cross buns. I love it. And this is card number 20. It says, this is not a warning, but a caution for what lingers. Don't get your buns all crossed. Let's see here. So this is good health, protection from evil, and cycles of life. Interesting. So hot cross buns may now be a common Easter tradition, but have their roots in celebration of the goddess Esther, Eostre, for which Easter is actually named. The 4 sections created by the cross represent both the 4 moon cycles and the 4 seasons, with the cross in the center representing rebirth after a long winter. Oh, that's interesting. Hot cross buns are also associated with good health and protection from illness. They store especially well, so a batch would always be kept to hang in the kitchen for protection and given to those who fell ill. Many believe the cross on top of the buns had holy powers and used them as a cure-all to treat most diseases. This card has appeared to urge you to make your health and spiritual protection a bigger priority. Supporting yourself by clearing and cleansing and establishing a protection ritual can go a long way towards managing stress and overwhelm. This card may also symbolize a need to be more mindful about some external influences currently surrounding you. Something or someone is directing energy towards you that may be causing you to experience emotions or thoughts that are not actually your own or influencing you in negative ways that you're not yet aware of, right? Some slow, lower vibrational energy interacting with others. And I like all this awareness that's coming in, because when we realize that, it's kind of like putting up an empathic bubble where when you're feeling other people's emotions, sometimes own emotions ignite within you. You might take on their emotions and then it ignites more emotion within you, your inner child going, yeah, I feel that way too, or I felt that way earlier in my life. And so it ignites emotion within you, sends you into fight or flight, they're in fight or flight, and then you have an argument and a battle. And so this realizing, oh, okay, I can create an empathic bubble around me that protects me energetically from taking on everyone's emotions. I can still be aware of them, but I don't have to take them on as my own. And then making sure to cleanse your energy regularly so it doesn't build up on you as well. It says, likewise, if you have asked about a person, then receiving this card is a sign to take caution in your interaction with them moving forward. If you have asked about whether or not you should move forward with an idea or an opportunity, then consider taking additional time before making a choice. If possible, waiting at least a week before coming to a decision. So you can work on yourself first and understand before you try to reconcile or reach out to this individual. Find out what you are wanting to learn about this situation and kind of plan your approach. Because if you still have the trigger, you reach out, you just trigger again and cause another battle. So I feel like they're saying, work on your energy, work on your trigger, because your trigger happened inside of you. Their action just was, but your trigger happened inside of you. That's not their trigger. They didn't trigger you. Their action within you was triggered, right? There's a difference, right? The blame, no, it's taking ownership before you reach out. And they have a protection ritual bath here, which I love. This is what actions or steps can you take. Perfect for this position. It says spiritual protection is important as you can carry energies and emotions that do not belong to you. The longer you hold them, the more powerful they become. So bring a pot of water to a boil and add 1 cup of coconut water, 2 bay leaves, 1 tablespoon of sea salt, 1 tablespoon of dried basil, half a pomegranate, including the seeds, or 1 sliced red apple, and 1 handful of curry or banana leaves. Boil for 5 minutes, then lower the heat and cover. Simmer for a further 2 minutes, then strain the mixture and add it to your bath. Create an atmosphere in the bathroom, light candles and incense, dim the lights if possible. Set your intentions such as, sacred water spirit, please cleanse me of all that does not belong to me and is not serving me. Send back all ill intents to the sender and take your time. Wow. So I love that. They provide a nice little ritual to help you with all this. And then lastly, what is the long-term impact of the insights you've just required? And you've got rainbow. Pot at the end of the rainbow, right? 32. Take a breath, be still in your heart, and believe in what dreams may come. So it adds in like hope kind of energy here. So we'll take a look here and see, what does 32 bring in here? Right. So the energy here of long-term impact is hope, confirmation, transformation, spiritual awakening. Wow. I love how these cards have been so perfect, right? Rainbows are universal symbols of beauty and hope. A rainbow occurs when sunlight shines through raindrops, which act as tiny prisms in the sky, becoming a welcome sight at the end of a rainstorm. The end of the storm, right? Because this is the spring rain, so here's after the storm comes the rainbow. Rainbow has entered your spread to renew your sense of what is possible. It's a happy sign that is letting you know the storm is gone and brighter days are ahead. You're about to go through a transformation that is joyous and happy, unlike some transformations that are dark and ominous. This one is welcome and begins a journey of extended happiness, love, creativity, or peace. So take a deep sigh of relief, right? As it means your troubles are finally at their end. I love this. So the healing comes, the reconciliation, or at least you're released inside of you. You have peace, at least. Even if it doesn't get accepted by the other person, you're doing this for you anyway, not for them. And if you do that and you take the steps and you have this release, then you have peace. Even if they don't, at least you do, right? So as you take a deep sigh of relief, it means your troubles are finally at their end. And if you have hurt someone in your life, this card can mean they are ready to forgive you and move on. Likewise, it means you too are ready to offer your own forgiveness to others, freeing your heart of further pain. That's crazy how beautiful this matches up. In finances, this card means an unexpected windfall or opportunity is on its way to you, or the end of some financial trouble. For a career, it means a promotion or finding employment. For all other readings, this is your sign that good luck is about to fall upon you, like finding a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. It also serves as a yes in a yes or no question. So, should I reach out to them? Yes, you should. You could. There's no shoulds in the spirit realm anyway. You know, they know that there's just different choices with different outcomes, but this choice, when you're ready, right, taking time to understand what was this whole reason for all of this, that this is important for you, for your freedom, for your peace, for your happiness. And at least, you know, if you reach out and your hand gets slapped away, at least you know you tried and you can release yourself, right? So I love that. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I love these compost readings. You might have to use those in the future, too. And then we're going to look here in the Blue Messiah reading cards, see what else they want us to know here. So what else for the collective? All right, of fire element signs. All right, as I destroy everything. All right. Okay, good enough. You got authenticity. Yeah, being true to the authentic you, taking off the masks. It's so fitting with all of this too here, but let's see what the book, and this is what it looks like here if you're interested in these wonderful cards. Oh, it's card number 1. New beginning, right? Authenticity is the daily practice of letting go of who we think we're supposed to be and embracing who we are. It's from Brené Brown. Says your wisdom is the result of your courage to break through walls that once limited your life. And this card reminds you to reflect on how much you have already achieved, dear one. Reflect on your breakthroughs and ask yourself if there are any more walls or masks that still need to be removed, right? Pointing at this. Breaking through walls is like taking off self-constructed social masks. Masks that serve only to hide your true authentic nature and conceal the full radiance and magnificence of your light. Your connection to your soul is lost when masks are worn and freedom is traded in for social facades. Being authentic, however, is the result of accepting both the light and shadow aspects of yourself. It's about allowing your soul's true expression of light to shine through despite your mind's hesitancy. Authenticity is having the courage to be true to your very core. Dear one, release any fears you hold about what others may expect from you. It can sometimes be all too easy to get lost in the spiritual identity of self and live your life trapped in expectations of others. We talked about releasing those, right? As much as it is your natural state to inspire and uplift others, remember to always be true to yourself. And this could simply mean putting yourself first or taking some time out to rejuvenate your own energy resources. And we're about to go into the chakra here, but these also have chakra cards. The chakra that this deals with is your solar plexus, the yellow center. You're realizing your relationship with yourself and your power, right? And your throat chakra, expressing yourself through word, writing, and through action. An exercise you can do is, what does authenticity mean to you? Write down what comes to you and the reasons why it's so important to be authentic. Affirmation that comes with this card: I am courageous and free, living a life authentically being me. I love that. So right in alignment with being true to you, not trying to, like again, that control we were talking about. I don't need to control them. I don't have to be controlled by others. I can be true to myself and also let people be who they are and shine bright, right? Okay, and then we have the chakra reading cards. So let's see what else. So for fire sign collective here. Okay, this is your card here. And we've got balance. Beautiful yin yang here. We'll put that over here. And let's see what comes in here. And again, these are those cards, chakra reading cards. And open right up to it. So this is the root chakra, the base chakra, of course, being red. So you've called this card into your awareness today as an indication that balance is required somewhere in your life, right? Going back to this. Or it could be other things. But mastering balance is certainly a work in progress and a powerful master key to a more harmonious and enjoyable life. Coming back to the peace. We live in a physical world of polarity with day and night, hot and cold, and the forces of nature are constantly working towards a state of balance in everything. Living a life of balance is the ultimate goal when you walk your path with no judgment and realize that everything has an opposite. Life becomes less stressful and flows with ease and grace. And you may have been feeling out of whack of late. So take a moment to see what is out of balance in your life. What have you been putting too much energy into or focusing on? Or what requires a little more attention? And if you've been putting too much energy and effort into something and feeling stuck, then it's time to let go, right? Surrender, and allow the natural flow of balance to take place. If you've been ignoring something and not giving it the attention it requires, now is the time to give it some love, care, and focus. Could be thoughts in your head, relationships, work, family, or a new project that you're working on. And once you find where balance is required, take action and positive steps to allow the natural flow to occur. There's an old saying that too much of a good thing is not always the best medicine. Balance is the key. It's time to let go and stop pushing or trying too hard. Surrender and allow balance to bless your life. This card can also indicate that balance may already be present and you've been taking the right steps to allow it to flow into your world. The affirmation for that card is, I am balanced in all aspects of my life. Wow. So I love how all these cards have little strings that are connecting them together, right? All right. So let's dive in here. This is the portion where we're going to pull 3 cards for each of the individual zodiac signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And we are using the intuitive whispers. So for Aries, for Leo, and for Sagittarius. All right, I do feel it's this one right here. All right. And then I also feel here we've got the Soha, I guess is how you pronounce it, Soha tarot, and I just want to pull some clarity cards here too. So we've got those for Aries, these for Leo here. Okay, actually I want those. So, and then Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, we do have those. And they did want those there. All right. So, let us dive in here. So for you Aries, you got move your body to move your emotion. Yeah, so perfect for fire signs, because that's something you can do to really, with this Aries energy that you are having, experiencing, because you start off the spring equinox, you've got all that energy that needs to flow or you're going to explode, not in like reality, but like emotionally, and you might, and speak up there. So let's see what message that they specifically have here for you, Aries. So get up and move. So much of life has become sedentary, and it's time to mix things up and get moving in ways that feel nourishing for you. Movement is good for both our physical and mental health. Your emotions will shift when you move your physical body. So if you're feeling stuck in any area of your life right now, get up and wiggle those hips, the emotional center of your body. What is your go-to movement of choice? For some, it's intense exercise like going to the gym or running. For others, it's dancing, yoga, or going for a walk in nature. There's no right or wrong way to move, but this is your nudge to rediscover what movement feels nourishing for your soul. So get playful and reconnect to your inner child so that you delight in movement without any judgment. How to move your body. Play your favorite music and stand so you feel steady on your feet. Close your eyes and deepen your breath. And with childlike curiosity, invite your body to move in a way that feels playful and silly. Notice how your emotions shift as you begin to move and let go. Step out of your comfort zone and maybe book yourself a class that inspires a new way of moving. Move it, move it, move it. And I feel like if you do that, I feel like these cards are what little gift it brings you if you choose to take that action. So you've got the Six of Swords, which is a movement card. It helps you move your thoughts in addition to your emotions here. And it ignites a change of your perspective, which allows you to make change and movement in your outside world. You got the Two of Cups. Ooh la la. It can lead you towards love and important relationships with the Two of Cups. So it can be romantic, but it can be reigniting with family, with friends, this childlikeness of playfulness. I feel you have a playmate that you can have fun with here too, in whatever way that means to you. You have the Seven of Wands. Very powerful fire energy. It's about like being the sun, not asking permission to shine, not dimming your light, but being the true authentic you and allowing yourself the freedom to accept yourself and not be afraid to express yourself either there. And you've got the Five of Swords. Yeah, the conflict between your head and your heart. I feel like with this Six of Swords, there is this movement. So whatever's been kind of battling within you, I feel like this helps release it and helps gets things moving and brings that flow into your life. Yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles. There is this wonderful abundance with the Nine of Pentacles, being with spirit here, which is the little bird on the hand here. But it also allows you this feeling of independence and freedom where you're not worried about what people think. And I love that about moving your body and going, you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to dance my own dance. And people don't like it. That's too bad. So I like that kind of energy that comes in with that movement. Right? So that's what they have for you, Aries. And then Leo, you are up next here. You got throat release. Look at, so the throat chakra that this one talked about. And all these nines, 19 and 9 and the 9 of Pentacles. So we've got the release of the throat chakra here. Let's see what this brings in for you here. All right. So it says, what are you not communicating that needs to be released? Your throat has a way of telling you something isn't right even before you consciously know it. It often gets sore, tight, or hoarse when there's something that needs to be said or heard that you're ignoring. So what do you need to say, shout, sing, laugh, or cry about? There are many different ways you can release, but sound is often the most effective way to get what is stuck inside to come out. Again, there's this flow energy with your fire signs here. Often we're taught to hold things in and solve them by ourselves, but this is rarely the best way for the body to process its feelings. Let it out. You deserve to be heard, and your throat is a powerful tool that it connects your mind and body. And then it says how to release your throat. Close your eyes and take 5 very deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Release your 5th breath with whatever sound the body creates. Don't overthink it, even if it's Repeat this 5 more times, getting louder and braver with each release. And the more you learn to release your inner sounds intuitively, the more confident you will get in communicating how you feel day to day. Wow, I love that. So much fits with this authenticity card, right? If you do that, what gift? How does this impact you, right? You have the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, another card like the 7 of Wands here, but the 3 of Pentacles. It does allow creativity to come through you, but also this is about being true to your authentic self. It allows you to really shine bright and be who you are and express who you are. And that expression, that flow, allows creativity to flow as well. You have the 6 of Cups. This is like the inner child, letting your inner child out. It allows you to be more playful. It allows you to be more free. And interesting, this is also a past life connection energy, which I feel like the 2 of Cups here. I feel like this allows you to flow and this raises your love vibration, which draws in important relationships in your life that you have past life connections with, and you'll recognize this deep connection between you and others with that too. Wow, I love that. And then you have the Hermit. Yeah, another 9 card. All these 9. So 9 is definitely coming through for a lot of you guys here. It's can be a sign of spirit, of spirit itself, which this is about stepping away from the chaos and making sure you're taking time to connect to your higher self and the spirit realm too. But this also is this energy of feeling, the 9 of Pentacles and the Hermit card, a lot of the same energies for me, where it's being okay, feeling independent, feeling free to be me and not worried about fearing I'll ever be alone. Because we're never, ever alone. We're always surrounded by a grand host of beings of unconditional love and light anyway. But even if we're not I don't have people physically around us, this is about not feeling lonely when we're alone. There's a difference between being alone and feeling lonely. And there's this confidence that comes in with this. And then you have the 9 of Cups. Again, more 9s. And this is it feels like a dream come true. You do fill up with emotion from the inside, which feels like you're just full. You're filling up and overflowing. And I like all this confidence, all these 9s. My goodness. So I love that for you. That's what they have for you, Leos. And then Sagittarius, you are up. So you have feel, don't think. I like that little heart in the middle of a brain with the lion energy here. So we'll put that here and let's see what we have. So number 4, To connect fully to your intuition, you must first stop thinking and instead feel into your body. The mind is a thinking machine designed to analyze the past and predict the future. It is supposed to filter our experiences, but it can often make decisions based on past experience rather than intuition. It is by feeling back into the body that you can begin to discover what is right for you in the present moment. It's time to let the mind rest and tap into the innate wisdom, your intuitive whispers, that lies deep within you. You will know when you have arrived into feeling, when everything seems clear and unwavering. Wow. So how to feel, not think. It says, find a comfortable seated position and close your eyes. Take 8 rounds of box breathing, which is 4 seconds inhaling, 4 seconds holding, 4 seconds exhaling, 4 seconds holding, and then repeating that 8 times. So it's like a box. 4 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Move your awareness to your toes and scan upward through your body. Slowly feel into every part of yourself, inviting the muscles to soften as you do so. From this place of deep relaxation, check in with how your body feels and let your body respond through feeling. Wow. I love that. And then if you do that, if you feel, don't think, then this is the impact that it brings in for you. Okay, that is one card. Yeah, it kills you. No, just kidding. I know you guys have great senses of humor, so, but it is a rebirth, a death and a rebirth. So it does transform you. It does give you a different perspective in life, of life. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Yep, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, but birthing and harvest and creativity and, especially creativity. It allows you this, when we're in our minds, our mind kind of limits and traps and restricts. But when we connect through our heart to the higher mind, that's the creative mind, and that allows this great creativity to flow through for you too. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Yep, more abundance, this great abundant feeling. And this is about seeing your worth in relationship to the outside world in a different way, because your over-judging mind isn't judging you. You're feeling this wonderful love, the eternal unconditional love of the higher realms that comes in there. I like it. King of Cups, yeah, balancing of the head and the heart. The King of Cups, they rule over the cup suit of emotion with the Queen, but all kings are given a second portion of air, which is the mind. So it's one of my cards that represents balancing head and heart. It also, since all these had a little bit of meeting people kind of energy, King of Cups is also like the ideal partner. A very compatible person can come into your life when we get out of our head of judgment. That list of who someone is supposed to be, should be, need to be, have to be, allows us to see things differently, and it can allow that kind of energy to come in. And then you have the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is the heartbreak and expectations equal disappointment card here. But that's what happens in the head. And so it's basically telling you that it helps you enjoy life and connect with joy when we're not focusing on so much of the should be, supposed to be, need to be, have to be, must be. We're able to connect through our heart where we can feel that natural state of joy of who we are. So I love the freedom from these expectations that can come when we get out of that head and into our heart. So I love that for you. All right, all you fire signs, I love the messages that are coming in here for you. Of course, this is a collective reading, and if you are looking for even more deep diving, please know I offer personal readings. They're on sale through the month of March. I did extend. Had them go on sale in February for my birthday month, but I extended it into March too. So you have until the end of the month. All that's down in the description box. And then also, including my Hedge of Peace and Love, but there's a link that'll tell you about all the type of readings that I offer, I do relationship readings, past life readings. What else? Let's see, life purpose, past life, relationship, birthday readings too, and Hedge of Peace, which creates a pocket of quietness for a couple weeks. But all that information's down in the description box. And if you want to dive deeper with me and get to know me more, I also offer YouTube memberships. There's 2 levels. Zen Cricket at $2.99 a month and Praying Mantis at $7.99 a month. Again, there's a link down below that talks about all that comes with that. So you can check that out in the description box as well. And remember, as we're going through our amazing adventure during this equinox, that every second of every day of our lives, we truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you again, much love, hang in there, take care of yourself, and above all, remember to have fun. We'll see you soon.